So this new game is on Roblox, and it is a card game basically about cards that you collect from monsters that you can use to attack. Now, gameplay is actually pretty reasonable. If you go into a battle, there's 2 monsters or 3 depending on your level, and they can sometimes be reacted. And reacted means more rewards, but they attack and defense more. So let's say here's all my attacks. So let's say I just attack this guy. They will, if there was more than 2 players in this, then they would attack 1 player. So look, I would be attacked. Look, it's just, they don't do that much damage because this is one of the starter monsters, but as well as there's also stamina in the bottom left corner, as well as an ult. There's only 1 card that can do an ult. Sadly, it's from one boss that's pretty hard to beat. So I'd recommend at least having 5+ level for the boss and having some good cards. It is kinda like Pokemon, except for you attack yourself. So there's experience or dust, and dust can actually buy you packs that you can use. For now, there's only 1 region, so you can only buy 1 pack. Now, you can also teleport to previous saves. Here's the pack I'm talking about. It's this character. It gives 10 different ruined cards, which is technically all the cards in the game. And the best card in the game currently, on my opinion, it would be the toy knife because it has more damage. And this guy, it gives more stamina per turn, but you can also upgrade cards as well. I'm gonna see if I can upgrade some. 1 second. Look, you can upgrade them and they will get more attack. Sadly, I think that's like one of the only ones I can upgrade, but the more you upgrade them, the more better they get, as well as there's also food in the game. So if you go over here, you can wait, let me check if I'm recording. Okay, there's also food in the game. Wait, let me teleport to it. You can teleport as well to previous saves that you can actually click. Look, you click it and you save. That's technically where you spawn. Now this is a ghost. It gives -1 XP. I wouldn't recommend it, but it does give one of the best cards in the game. Now, G is gold, and gold has come from battles. Now, the best heals here would probably be either the cheese or the spider cider. These 2 kind of really suck because they're 9 and 10-ish, and I would recommend food for battles as well. You can also play with friends in battles by inviting them. And there's quests that are soon to be added. This is where you would originally spawn. You would go over here, and then after you do all this stuff, you can't talk to Flowey, but I actually never did this save. I guess I'll save anyways because I want an extra save. I'm pretty sure there will be more monsters added as well in the ruins. Like here, there will be more froggets, but there is no monsters for now. Maybe Flower will be a battle. We don't know that yet. But all we know right now is that the game is in demo or beta technically, and I'm just gonna show you a little hint of battle on an actual opponent. This is like I'm gonna show you Toriel, which is the only boss in the game. You can also do quick travel for you can go faster. There's not that many saves as well, so you can easily go and easily accessible monsters until Snowden is added, which is the next region. Now, if you click, you have to hold battle start. You can invite your friends. These are random people. I don't really care about them. I'm just trying to show you what it looks like. This boss has a second phase, and most bosses will probably have a second phase. Like Sans will be a bad time phase. Papyrus will probably not have a phase. Look, she will only attack one of us. Right now, passing a turn gives you stamina, and there's probably gonna be more buffs that help you with that. Like the hat. Look, maybe he'll use it, but you can get a hat that buffs stamina. PWR is technically stamina. Now look, she only attacks one per turn, but I'm pretty sure more bosses like Flowey will attack multiple people, like all the party. And there's a second phase to this girl that she does 30 to 40 damage, as well as she also has Asgore form, which is 3%, and technically boss everything. The Asgore form has 350 health, and the second phase of the normal form is 100 health. So to do second phase, she does a ton of damage, probably wins to kill you. So you have to just attack her very quickly. That's why they made it 100 health. And one other card that most new players get confused about is the ghost form. It technically just means you cannot die in that form, even if you get to 1 health. So technically that's mostly good for bosses like Azrael. If she attacks you multiple times, you can use ghost form, for you can help your friends attack for them. You can kind of be like the dummy. Oh yeah, that brings me to another conclusion. The dummy was a secret boss that was removed sadly because there was a glitch on it that gave you practically infinite stamina. And it was very bad, but it was a very good secret boss as well. But sadly, I'm pretty sure it was removed until further notice. Now look, this is stamina, and I don't have an ult. So I can't really do anything about that. This is the attack I have per attack, and this is my defense. One is there's other cards that buff your defense, and there's also different effects that you can do, like the red soul, where it heals per turn, and the green soul, where it gives you defense, and I completely forgot about the other ones. There's also a dance move that most people get confused about. It practically just means that you stun the opponent for 1 turn and make them unable to heal. And also you can use burn damage like the fireball, and it gives her burn damage. And usually it would suck, but they buffed it during this time, and now it does 7 damage per turn. But sadly, all effects do not stack, so you cannot do multiple effects, okay? Or you'll waste your stamina. I probably won't win this, to be honest, but I'm just gonna try to show you guys second form for you to be prepared when you get better in this game. This is a very awesome game. So watch. For now I just deal stamina, so watch what happens when I try. It gives the slash effect or kill effect. You can flee, but it really doesn't matter. I think in the future they're gonna add it that you keep the health that you got fleed with. So if you die, you start on 1 health, and when you have to heal with food, that's why the flee option is there. But that's just a theory, so. Most of her attacks are the same on second form. They just do a ton more damage and have multipliers. And she can do other effects in just second form. For now, she's going to die from burn damage, so I can just pass. My friend will probably, not my friend, some random guy invited. Yep, he's gonna buff himself with the hat. So on next turn when she dies, he can get more stamina. Look, 2 PWR, that is stamina technically. I completely forgot what it means, but look, she gets full health, but trust me, it's not that many. Look, if we go to here, it's only 100 health. Now my guy is probably gonna do fireball, so I'll do slash because 2 fireballs kind of suck. We only use fireball for burn damage. Now watch, look, toy knife is probably one of the best things because look, it does 22 damage as well as she's almost half already. My friend, look, her first attack will probably be this or an array of fireballs that are in a form of a heart. Now that array of fireballs is very hard to dodge, and you would probably die on it unless you were 10 plus level. Because you only have 40 health. I have 40 health on 10, so she does a ton of damage. She does 20 damage per fireball, so you can't really do anything with her. Now this guy, he can use attacks because he uses hat. Now right now I'm depending on him to use those attacks. Now here's another attack. She uses a combo attack for shockwaves and fireballs. Now let's hope he doesn't die. Oh, that sucks. Now, I really can't do anything about that, but I gotta pass because I only have 1 stamina. And her burn damage is gonna run out, so next turn I'm probably going to do the fireball. Here's the array of fireballs I was talking about. It's in the form of a heart. Yeah, and it practically one-shot, so you really can't do anything about it. 30 to 40 damage, it depends on her attack, or her turn, or her move. So, I'm not sure if I can show you Asgore Tornado, but she has 350 health with increased attack and damage, and she can buff her attack as well as defense. So that's pretty much it for now. There's no other upgrades. I just use this one. There's also buffs like you can buff your attack, and that effect is like a red knife, the determination knife. And this is my toy knife. Sadly, it's on level 0, but it's very good because it does like 20 to 30 damage. And if I buff myself, it does like 33 damage. So that's pretty much it for now. There's nothing more that you can practically do in this game. But please go easy on it because it's still beta. Really can't. The devs have very little to work with since they were just attacked with a hacker that data reset pretty much everything that the devs worked on. And that's pretty much it actually. You could play, it's better to play with friends on this game. You shouldn't play with people like this. But skip cutscene doesn't really do much right now. Look, these are radioactives. They're technically shinies in Pokemon, but they do more damage and they cannot be stunned. And every boss doesn't have the purple shiny. It has a different form of the boss. Now let's use Toriel, the only boss in the game, as an example. If she's a shiny, she will go into an Asgore form and practically destroy you probably if you're not 20. And for Sans, it will probably be bad time, and for pretty much anything else, it will be a different form of that. Like if we were to fight Flowey and he was a shiny, then he would be Omega Flowey, etc. Well, or Asgore, he would probably be, I don't know, determined or something like that. But that's pretty much all of the game. It's just a card game with, you can also get cards from the bosses, which are very good for bosses only. But you can also get them from normal fights. And then you could just get those cards. You can go into your card back and just look for them. And then you can fuse them. And still though, the cheese and one second. If you go all the way over here, the food section, I would recommend cheese. Cheese is probably the best food there because of look, here's the ghost state. It technically just makes you immortal. Wiggle just technically gives you a defense buff. It's the worst defense buff in the game. And then Hop Smash does a ton of damage on level 5 or max. And Moss Strike attacks multiple enemies with technically the same damage as Hop Slam. And Fireball is probably the best one in the game right now. So I'll see you later.